I was just watching you and you weren't looking. So, hello everybody, and welcome to the 11th episode of Fresh and Retro. I'm Jason.
And I'm Trent.
And,
Sorry.
well, I'm actually sitting here with Gary Busey lookalike. For some reason, Trent decided to take a shower and then just put his headphones on.
Yeah, and I had him on for about 45 minutes.
And his hair...
And I took it off and my hair was just completely
I've been trying to get
upright.
him to buck his teeth out, but he won't do that to make the look complete.
I lost my teeth in Vietnam.
Oh, yeah. So, well, to get started this week, we'll talk about an old movie that you watched
Yep.
this week.
I did watch a movie.
Had to watch a movie for his
My
film
college
class.
class, yeah.
And the movie was,
Pleasantville.
which you were pleasantly surprised at.
Yeah. I will agree.
It was a good, different film.
Yeah, it was not what I expected, mainly because I'd never heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I did, I was like, oh, it's just a kind of like a callback to the old TV shows.
Gotcha.
And then I found out it's not really that.
No.
Kind of was expecting the cliche ending where they go back to present time and it's all happy funland.
Right.
But it was really good.
I mean, it was an original story when you think about it. I don't think I can compare very many movies at that time to that kind of concept.
Mm-hmm.
And there were like multi-tiers of people, of character dynamics and changes, and you weren't just focused on the main characters.
Yeah, I guess.
The side characters had dynamic changes throughout the movie.
Well, I mean, they had to.
Right. Well, like Jeff Daniels' character.
Mm-hmm.
Like being all surprised that he shut the store down by himself. You know, that little change.
And then becoming a masterful painter.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
So, I mean, that I always loved about it, the colors.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, the colors are beautiful.
Going from the black and white. Now,
Vibrant.
like I said, Schindler's List does something like that, but then also The Gifted did that. Or not The Gifted. Was
The Gift.
No. Was it The Gift?
I don't remember. I know what you're talking about. I didn't really like it, but yeah.
The Giver.
The Giver? Is that
It
what
was The Giver, where everything was in black and white till a certain point, and then they could see color.
Yeah. It wasn't very well done.
No, not like Pleasantville was.
Right.
I like the mixture in Pleasantville a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that as the people gained color, they were starting to be shunned. So that whole metaphor of racism, segregation, things of that was hidden within this happy-go-lucky.
Yeah, I was not expecting any segregation at all.
And it had a great cast.
Yeah.
And William H. Macy, perfect for
It was
that.
kind of boring.
Well, yeah, for that 1950s dad role,
Yeah.
he is perfect for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never been a fan of Reese Witherspoon.
I didn't even like her in this.
I did. I mean, this maybe because it wasn't her norm.
Yeah.
She always
But then
played
it
the
became
sweet.
her norm.
Yeah. No, she always played the
No,
sweet
at the end
innocent
she
girl.
was the sweet innocent girl.
True. A little late though.
Yeah.
And then the big surprise, the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel.
It took you a couple seconds to realize.
Yeah, because I haven't seen him
Alive.
that much anymore.
But even that, I mean, he looked totally different that young.
Yeah.
I had forgotten until I saw that he was in it.
And I think they changed his voice.
No, it's.
They
I mean,
made it a lot higher than it usually is.
it might have been. I mean, you're thinking.
What? He was like 20.
Yeah, your voice changes. You hit puberty like 4 times.
Really?
Yeah, it gets dark.
Oh my god, it just happened.
Anyways, we're talking about Paul Walker. He was actually in Pleasantville.
Yeah.
So that was his movie. Your next one that you have to watch?
Don't know yet.
But
They haven't told us.
the guesses are... Is
Don't
this
know
the
yet.
drama one
Don't know.
or the non-linear?
Don't know.
Ah. Well, we're hoping for his drama one that they picked Schindler's List. Because it's either that or Truman Show, you said?
Yeah.
Both good, but...
Both fine, yeah, but one of them I haven't seen, so.
Yeah. So that was the big movie this week. We didn't watch any of the movies.
Did we talk about? Yeah.
Yeah.
You watched it?
Oh, yes.
Yep,
Yep, we
your
watched it
opinions on
after
it?
last week's podcast.
Yeah.
I did finally watch it. I was happy. I mean, I went into it not expecting anything similar to the TV show because there's no way they could have fit.
The limited series.
Yeah, the limited series. There's no way they could fit everything that they did. Granted, this is part 1.
Yep.
I was leery about the change in the storytelling.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about the sequel.
Yeah, because it's all linear now as opposed to back and forth. As different things are unfolded in the present.
Like in the original, was they explained why they were scared of something.
Right.
And now it's like, we know everything, basically.
Yeah.
So there's going to be adults trying to kill a clown.
Right. It's not an unfolding throughout. Casting was good with the kids. I was happy. They did good.
Do you agree with everyone's opinion on Finn Wolfhard?
What, that he was hysterical?
Yep.
Actually, no. I still liked the original.
I don't remember the original, but...
It was, what the hell was his name? He used to be on Night Court. He played the judge.
Fred Savage.
No, but he was the original. He, to me, well, as a little kid, I don't remember who played it.
Oh, okay.
As an adult, he ended up playing the adult part, and it fit. There were the little throwbacks, the Beep Beep Eddie, like you guys pointed out, the clown in the clown room was Pennywise.
Yep.
Just little things like that here and there that are throwbacks to the original TV or the book that they didn't add in. I don't know if it was because it was time reference that they didn't use Beep Beep.
Yeah, it was kind of weird that they threw that in.
Well, no, I mean, like the other kids. Like, this took place in the 80s, not the 1960s like the original one.
Yeah.
So, or I think 1950s or something. 50s or 60s.
27 years, yeah.
Yeah. So, to me, that makes a little more sense that Beep Beep Eddie would have been in the 1950s as opposed to in the 1980s.
Why?
I don't think kids would have said that in the 80s.
Oh. Never known. You
You
were
know.
a kid in the 80s.
Yeah, I don't remember saying Beep Beep to anybody.
God, you were a loser.
I was, but I got better.
Did you?
Yeah.
You're doing a podcast.
Yeah, I know.
But
I did like, what's his name?
Bill Skarsgård?
Yeah, Skarsgård Light. He did good. His Pennywise, there was a couple of scenes that were a little...
The CGI is when I hate it.
Yeah.
Like, and then the dancing scene was
Oh,
just...
that was wonderful. Well choreographed.
Yeah. I'm Pennywise, the
And then
dancing clown.
The only thing I had a serious problem with, because those were all just things that I was like, eh.
Yeah.
But they were able to be looked over because the rest of it was really good. Was, like I told you, there's no imagination. You know, that was their power in the original book.
What if they explain that in the sequel?
I don't know, because they were using baseball bats and sticks and stuff to kill Pennywise the first time around.
Yeah.
So again, like I said to you, I wonder if it's generational. Is it something kids have a harder time grasping now? Is imagination.
Wait, what'd you say?
Is it harder for kids to grasp how quote-unquote powerful imagination can be?
What's imagination?
Yeah, exactly.
I heard you the first time. It was a joke, you know?
What?
Huh? God.
So, it's good. It's worth seeing.
Would you rate it out of 11?
No. But if you've never seen the original,
Okay.
you'll love it. If you've seen the original and love the original, you'll like it as a nice little update.
Probably won't like the sequel, though.
Probably not. I don't think they're going to be able to do it as well.
I probably will like the sequel because I don't remember the original.
Mm-hmm.
But by then I'm probably going to watch it.
There were a couple things that are important in the sequel. In the original, that was revealed as adults as opposed to young kids.
Like the poem.
The poem, and then Silver.
Yeah.
And they did not focus on that much. You know, he didn't yell like he used to. It was one of the things in the book and the movie that he would yell "Hi-ho Silver" without stuttering. And that's important as an adult. That comes back into play.
Why did they point out the fact that he didn't stutter that one time?
To show how important it was.
Oh.
That's all I can think of.
I thought they were showing like progression or something.
No. So, those are our two movies this week.
Yeah, I think so.
I couldn't get farther in The Gifted. I tried.
But you did start.
I did start and finish first season of Ash vs. Evil Dead. I freaking love that show.
And I can't stand it.
Yeah. We only watched, what, the first episode?
First 3 episodes.
It's exactly what I expect.
It's worse than I expected.
It's Evil Dead.
It's not Evil Dead.
Without a doubt, it's Evil Dead.
It's not Evil
Dead.
Dead.
It is stupid. It is cheesy. It is over the top.
Ash is stupid, cheesy, over the top.
The whole movie is.
It's a TV show.
No, but I'm saying...
Oh, the original Evil Dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the original Evil Dead.
But everything about it
Yeah.
is stupid, over the top, cheesy. A girl gets raped by the woods.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's not happening in the show.
It is. There's a lot of cheesy, over the top stuff in it.
The first few episodes were some of the worst introductions to a TV show.
To you.
Yeah.
I get it, but...
I was hoping for more cheesiness.
There's a lot throughout.
He gets too serious at times.
Yeah, but I mean, like a lot of the Deadites are very cheesy, like they're supposed to be. They have some really cheesy one-liners when they're attacking him, things like that.
I wish it looked worse.
Yeah,
They're really weird special effects.
it's basic,
Yeah. Like, I wish it looked more like the movies were.
right? But I love that Sam Raimi did the first episode, and it was funny as I didn't realize it. We were watching it, and I was pointing out how it looked like it was an homage to him, and then find out, oh wait, it was him.
Yeah. And then the next episode was the exact same
Yeah,
shots.
they keep those shots, so that's cool that they keep a consistency. However, I'm still confused because they don't ever bring up Evil Dead 2 or Army of Darkness.
Yeah, it's really weird.
I don't know.
I was waiting to be like confused because I haven't seen Army of Darkness.
Right.
I was waiting to be like, oh, what does that mean? And then ask you about it, but no.
Nothing.
They didn't mention either of those.
It's 30 years after Evil Dead.
Yeah.
That's it. It focuses on the cabin, and that's it. And the weird part is they don't mention Army of Darkness, but he calls his shotgun his boomstick.
Yeah.
And that came from Army of Darkness. So there's a little bit of weird linear thing going on there.
Mm-hmm.
I like it though because you don't know which characters are safe. They kill main characters.
I bet the 3 from the intro are still alive.
They kill main characters. They change main characters. They do things to main characters. Everybody but Ash.
Mm-hmm.
Ash is the only one left alone.
So he's the main character.
He is the only thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Anybody else can die or something happen to them or whatever.
They're just gonna be replaced like Doctor Who.
What?
They're just gonna be replaced like Doctor Who. His
Sidekicks and such?
Yeah. They can get replaced after a while.
And then Lucy Lawless is in it.
Who's that?
She used to be Xena, Warrior
Oh, okay.
Princess.
Okay.
And then she came back for Battlestar.
Who was she in that?
She was the leader of the Cylons.
I don't remember.
In the later seasons, she wore
Yeah.
like all white, and when they were up in the regenerative starship,
Yeah.
she was the leader that was like running it. And then now she's in this.
Is that her actual name?
I doubt it.
Okay. Sounds like a porn star.
Yeah. But yeah, she's in it. She's pretty badass in it. I liked her being in it. It fits because she's not really a great actress.
Yeah.
So the cheese factor's still there with her.
Cheese factor.
Yeah. Because she has to be like a badass, but it's way over the top badass.
Mm.
But I definitely recommend it if you like those kind of shows.
Lucy Lawless is Lucille Francis Ryan.
There you go. See, like you like Stan versus Evil.
Stan versus against Evil. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And if you guys don't know who that is, that's Dr. Cox
From Scrubs.
from Scrubs.
He has an actual name.
Sure, but you don't know.
I don't know either.
In that show, because we watched the whole first season of that a while back.
Seasons.
Oh, that's right, a while back. He's a retired sheriff in a town where every sheriff dies.
Mm-hmm.
There's a curse placed on it. And the new sheriff takes over, and they both battle these weird witches and demons.
Evil.
Evil, yeah.
They fight evil.
But he is opposite Ash in that he's...
He doesn't want to fight.
Right, he's crotchety.
Yeah.
He's Dr. Cox.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty funny, actually. I mean, I like him in that role.
Mm-hmm.
I did, you picture him in Office Space when he's the HR reps talking to everybody.
Or wasn't he in King Kong?
Was he? In Skull Island? Or
Maybe.
King Kong, the one with Peter Jackson?
No, hold on. I picture him in a military uniform.
Oh, yeah. I think it was...
Was that Kong?
I think it was Skull Island.
What's his name? John C. McGinley. That's a terrible name.
It's an high name. Don't be rude on the
That's a
dude.
terrible name.
I mean, he could
He was
drop
in
the C.
Platoon.
That might have been what it was.
Yeah, that's probably it, because I don't see Kong.
But you're right. Yeah, I do remember him in military.
Yeah. Which it doesn't really fit.
Back then, it probably did a little bit better.
Yeah.
Drill sergeant type, in your face, yelling, screaming. Yeah. So definitely, if you like cheesy, stupid shows, Stand Against Evil and Ash vs. Evil Dead are both worth watching in my eyes. Ash is on Netflix right now. Where do we watch Stan? On Hulu?
Yeah.
So if you have those services, you'll definitely be able to watch them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Ash is also on Showtime.
Stars.
That's
Yeah,
what it
so we'll be watching season 2 this week.
I'm kind of surprised at how low budget it is, because premium channel.
But that fits.
If it's the Evil Dead-esque, I know.
That's like Deadpool 2. He's keeping the budget low.
Okay.
They tried to triple the budget or whatever, and he didn't want to do it because he wanted to keep it on the budget they gave him for the first movie because it was such a success at that budget.
Yeah.
So it fits.
I mean, they could probably go a bit bigger, but that's
I mean,
okay.
Stand Against Evil's not great over the top budget,
No.
but that was regular. Was it like FX or something?
I don't even know.
It was one of the regular basic cable channels.
Is it on TV?
I thought. You think it's a Hulu original?
It might be.
Maybe.
Let me look it up.
So those are our shows this week because we really didn't watch anything else. No, we watched the first episode of The Alienist.
Oh yeah.
What was your thoughts?
A little slow.
Okay.
A little slow for me. Sorry, I'm still looking this up. IFC. So does
Okay.
normal cable.
Yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't really get into it.
No?
I'm not really interested in the mystery. I don't know. I mean, it's only like 6 episodes, right?
Yeah, it's very limited. I mean, I read the book, and the book was fascinating, dark, and just, in some aspects, sometimes mind-blowing.
Mind blowing.
Yeah, no, I mean, just where the author would take the story, it surprised me that it wasn't your conventional book.
Mm.
No, there was a reason it was a national bestseller and all that. I mean, it was really well done.
Yeah, you can say that about any book. It was sold in all 50 states.
I'm not a fan of Dakota Fanning.
Who did she play?
She plays the secretary to the
Oh,
mayor.
yeah, I didn't like her.
Or commissioner.
Yeah, I didn't like her.
She's not powerful enough for that character to me.
Yeah, because she's like...
She's a very independent woman.
Yeah.
She's the first in this show, the first woman to work in the police department.
Yeah.
I like the guy who's playing Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh, yeah, he was fine.
He's doing good.
He's an American.
Well, I'm saying, but he's not. He's not portraying it like you would expect.
I'd expect it to be like a big burly dude.
Or gruffer.
Yeah.
And he's not. He's
A Rough Rider.
Yeah, he's like businessman almost, very direct, but still calm, collected.
Yeah.
So I like this portrayal of him, and the main two characters very much Sherlock Holmes and Watson.
100%.
Yeah,
Which I think that might be why it's off-putting.
that's too similar.
Yeah, because I didn't like the Sherlock movies with
Yeah,
Robert
I
Downey
agree.
Jr.
Yeah,
So I think personally, I don't like Sherlock in that time period. I'm more a fan of how
the newer versions.
Benedict Cumberbatch is. And when what's his face?
Johnny Lee Miller first started.
When in the beginning, yeah,
Yeah.
it was really well done.
I get that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this because it's the main character is super smart, but he's not that smart.
He's super smart.
Yeah.
Not the alienist.
Yes, the Alienist.
Oh, okay. I was like,
No,
that
not
dude's
the
kinda
artist.
Dumb.
No, not the artist.
Yeah.
The Alienist is like one of the smartest men supposedly in New York at the time, but
It's in New York.
yeah,
Why are they all British?
they're not all British.
They sound all British.
The main guy's British. There's a couple other British people.
The
There's-
two main guys are British.
and then a lot of the cops are Irish.
Well, yeah.
This
British
is
and Irish.
It's America, late 1800s in New York. So you had all the immigrants that came over. So you had a lot of people that spoke with British accents, a lot of people with Irish accents, a lot of people that
I thought it took place
in England.
in England.
No,
Yeah.
that's why Teddy Roosevelt's the
I was
boss.
confused why he was there. I was like, wait a second. Why is President Roosevelt there?
He worked in England before taking office.
Maybe
Weird.
he's just helping out. Okay.
He's a friendly kind of guy.
Yeah.
That's why he's on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it takes place in early New York.
Because like all the characters up to Teddy Roosevelt had an accent.
Dakota Fanning doesn't.
She kind of did.
No, hers is kind of like a haughty.
Yeah.
like- but yeah, I mean, a lot of people were British or were raised by their British parents that came over here, so they had some kind of an accent. It just
Yeah.
matters on what district you lived in New York of
Mhm.
what was spoken. Because if they go into the Italian districts and the Italian ghettos, it's
What do they speak?
yeah,
Chinese?
yes,
Mongolian?
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Huh.
So we're gonna continue to watch that one to see. I don't know if you're gonna join us, but I'm definitely gonna keep watching.
I might be busy playing a game.
Yeah, well, we'll get to the game in a second.
Yeah, okay.
For some reason, we've been watching SNL again.
Yeah. I tried to get into it a couple weeks ago, but you weren't really.
Wanting to.
Yeah.
So we didn't watch. We watched last night's.
Mhm.
We didn't watch last week's. We
2
watched
nights ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
The one with
Sam Rockwell.
yeah, Sam Rockwell. That one was really good.
Especially when you drop the F bomb.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
And the whole I like the dig at Francis McDormand.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Uh-huh.
So that one was good, and then we watched the Will Ferrell one.
Mhm.
Not as good.
No, his characters are really weak.
His characters were his old, not even his old characters, but like rehashes of his old characters.
He was a rich guy who got plastic surgery in one.
No, I like that one.
I didn't.
I like that one a bit, and I like the reality TV one with the three
reality
guys.
TV one was pretty
that
funny.
one was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I don't know why though. It was weird that both he and Sam did singing opening monologues.
Yeah. Is that like a niche now?
I don't know. I don't know.
We haven't watched enough.
I still don't like McKinney. What's her name?
Rachel McKinnon.
I don't know. The one that's in Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
I don't like her still. I can't. She always does too weird of characters.
Mm-hmm. Except in the Sam Rockwell one. Oh wait, no, she was a prostitute. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she wasn't over the top in that.
Right, she was fine in that. She
That
was
she
barely
was
in
fine.
it. So.
Yeah. There's not a lot of the side actors that I'm really digging on, like that stand out to me.
Yeah, especially not Will Ferrell's episode.
Right.
Weren't any of that. They were all kind of.
Chris
basic.
Redd.
Chris Redd, yeah.
He does good.
In some, yeah.
Yeah,
The one with Will Ferrell wasn't very good.
At the boss thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind of
But
lame.
and the
The Sam Rockwell one.
the pilot one,
Oh yeah.
or the not pilot the
Yeah, the jet pilots.
the jet pilot one. Yes,
Yeah.
he did good in that.
Clown penis.
But I'm talking about the
Oh,
airline
flight
attendants. He did
yeah,
good in that.
Yeah.
So I'm saying him, I like him.
Mhm.
He's coming out. I don't like the heavyset girl.
A.D. Bryant.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, especially when she plays herself.
Which is every
kind of weird. Yeah.
time. It
Yeah,
looks like.
she's just herself.
Yeah, I don't see her being a character one.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say that even though I don't like him,
Kenan Thompson. He's been doing really well.
when he did,
Yeah, LeVar Ball.
that was one of the best I've seen.
Yeah.
On 14 Toyota Corolla.
Yeah.
That was one of the funniest skits I've seen in a long time. And
Beats by LeVar.
Yeah, Beats by LeVar. You have to watch it. You
Yeah,
do.
the weekend update with LeVar Ball.
Yeah, watch that. It was. If you know who LeVar Ball is,
Yeah.
you will really laugh. If you don't know, you'll probably think it's stupid.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah.
Because you'd be like, why is this funny? He's
Yeah.
just a guy showing off his not too pompous items, I guess. Really
I am loving Weekend Update though.
Yeah.
Those two,
Michael Shea and
Colin, whatever, Fritch,
Joust.
Juice. Yeah, Juice. They do really well together.
Yeah.
I like them. I like how they play off each other.
Just cut straight to the black guy.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, they have a good duo. I like it when there's. I used to love it when it was one person
Mm-hmm.
because it used to be. I mean,
What's his name?
Norm Macdonald was
yeah.
my favorite, but people hated him.
Yeah.
And then they replaced him, I think, with Colin Quinn, and Colin sucked.
Mm-hmm.
But they kept him forever. But then over the years, before that, there was always, like, I want to say, I think, like, Chevy Chase did it, and, like...
I mean, just short.
Huh?
Like short time?
It was shorter time, but they usually had just one newscaster. It
Mhm.
wasn't until...
Seth Meyers?
No. Well, Seth Meyers came back as one person.
Yeah.
But out of nowhere, they started with the two people, and I think that was Late Night with... It used to be on
Jimmy
there.
Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon
Sorry, I had a burp.
and Tina Fey.
Yeah.
When they did it as a duo, their chemistry was awesome, that the duo worked.
Yeah.
But when he left and they brought in Amy Poehler, I hated it with Amy
I
Poehler.
just don't like Amy Poehler.
No. Even on Parks and Rec, I don't find her funny.
It's a little rough, yeah.
The rest of the cast and show is funny in that.
In Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's great. Especially when they have Nick Offerman more.
I like...
Ron Swanson.
Yeah.
You like Chris Pratt?
Not yet.
I'm liking him. I do.
But I like Ron Swanson with the cannon pointed, or the
Yeah.
double barrel shotgun pointed at the chair you have to sit in.
But Aziz is doing fine, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we started Parks and Rec and we're only like...
One episode in.
No, we watched 2 or 3.
No.
We only watched 1?
I only watched one. That's all I could
watched
stomach
one.
of Amy Poehler.
Wow.
It was hard.
I've watched like 6 or 7.
I just don't like her.
Yeah.
I don't find her funny.
I know she's eventually gets more like Michael Scott.
That's just... I don't know.
It's the same creators.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. She's just hard for me to laugh at.
Our delivery's a little off.
But, I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
Also, I can't tell when a joke's about to happen with her. Like Michael Scott, you can tell he's gonna say something.
Oh, he can't hide it.
Right.
And her facial expression is the same no matter
It's
what.
always bland, and then it's like, here's the punchline, and then it cuts away, and you're like,
It's
am I
either always
supposed to
bland
laugh?
or she's smiling the whole time with a cheesy smile that shouldn't be there. But okay, so those were our shows and movies and all that jazz.
Yeah, all I've been watching is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Over and over again.
Over and over. What are you talking about?
And it's like your 18th time watching it.
Second, just like The Office.
Uh,
They're like 12 seasons long. How am I supposed to watch it over and over again?
I did start a one-player game.
You did?
Yeah.
You started the campaign.
I started the campaign for a game.
Yeah. I wonder what it is.
Yeah. So we've been playing Call of Duty since I got it after Christmas, non-stop, online only.
Yeah.
Now they did do something really cool.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, you can.
No, I'm gonna talk about the other part.
Okay. So my favorite part of online games is how they keep it updated and fresh. It's just none of them really exist out there. My biggest, what do I want to say?
Complaint with Destiny?
No, I was gonna say my biggest hatred, I don't know. Most hated online only game right now is Destiny 2.
Correct.
They've ruined everything that Destiny was. That Destiny became after the Taken King came out.
Right.
When it got really well. Really good, whatever. How you want to say that. With this one, there's nothing drawing me in. They don't keep it updated as they should. They have events, but they last a couple days. And I don't know. I don't have enough time for it, I guess.
Well, that and the event you can set your schedule to it almost.
What do you mean?
Isn't Rise of Iron the third week of the month or something, or
You mean Iron Banner?
Iron Banner?
In Destiny 1, it was the last week of the month.
Right.
Faction Rally, I think, is the second week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And I think Iron Banner is the fourth or third. I don't know.
What I'm saying is with that, if you really were still into it,
it's the second and fourth.
if you're really into it, then you could play for a week with a Faction Rally, max that out, stop,
for a week,
come back, and do
Iron Banner. Because Iron Banner starts this Tuesday.
Right, and
but
so
I don't want to play it. There's nothing bringing me into it.
And so you guys understand, faction rallies are there's 3 factions in the game. You choose which one you're going to participate with, and there's all these tasks to do.
No, there's not. It's destroy items in a lost sector, and that's it.
That's it now?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do these easy tasks, and then you get rewarded with...
You get tokens, and then you can turn the tokens in to get new gear.
Right. The new gear doesn't do anything special?
Not at all.
It just
It's usually less powerful than your gear.
And it's not everybody has it.
Right.
In the beginning.
But the more engrams or whatever, the more gear you get, it tracks how many items you get worldwide, and then whoever gets the whatever clan gets the most or faction gets the most rewards wins a very cheap weapon.
Yeah, we busted our ass for the first faction rally.
Yeah.
And the clan we joined,
faction,
it won.
Yeah.
And yeah, we got a crappy item.
Terrible weapon. And the second one was a sword, which was sick.
Yeah.
I did like that. But now it's like a grenade launcher. I'm not gonna use that.
And then for Iron Banner, what that is on Destiny, when you play online, no matter what level you are, everybody's even.
Yep.
It's skill based only. It's not level based.
Which is how the first one was.
Right. Iron Banner, I thought that was...
Not anymore.
They took it away?
Yep.
It's all skill based
yeah,
only.
Everything Destiny 2 is skill based. There is no, if you have better gear, you're better online.
That's what made Iron Banner so...
Right. The Iron Banner
good.
and Trials were your gear level.
Right.
It's how much power you did in the first one.
Right.
And they got rid of that.
That's ridiculous. Then why even...
Why play?
Well, why
why
push for leveling up?
Yeah. I don't know.
Because I did push for Iron Banner back when we used to play Destiny 1. I had to push for my light level to go up.
Yeah, I'd only play Iron Banner because how much fun it was.
Right. It was more challenging. If you beat someone who was 10 light levels ahead of you,
felt good.
You felt good, yeah.
But now it's just skill.
It's skill based only. Sorry.
100% skill. Yep. Like I said, there's nothing to pull me in because it's not fun.
And that leads you back to what you were happy about, though.
Yeah. I'm in a down mood now. But last Wednesday, I think it was.
I think so.
They have a weird date whenever they have their updates. But Call of Duty released a 5-week event called Resistance.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah. I mean, if we followed them on Twitter or something, we probably know. But they released it, and it's a 5-week event that came with new gear, new clothing, New loot boxes, which kind of suck because loot boxes are just terrible in general. And then a brand new class.
Yep.
For free. We didn't pay anything.
No.
I mean, we did get the season pass, but that doesn't come out until the end of February.
And this was just, I mean, randomly, here you go, have more fun.
Yep. And a new game mode for the 5 weeks.
Yeah, the prop hiding.
Prop hunt.
Yeah, the prop hunt. That's not for me, but it was fun watching you.
Yeah.
It's what?
What?
Prop hunt.
Oh, you want me to explain prop hunt?
Yeah, there's people who don't know what it is.
Out of the 2 people that listen.
Yeah, one of them won't
One
know.
of them knows, yeah. So what you do is you're separated into 2 teams. One of the props and one of the soldiers.
And he means literally props.
Yeah, anything in the map that is small to large, you become that prop. So you could be a generator.
Yeah.
Or you could be a little bucket.
You were a book or something, weren't you, in one of them?
I
Or
don't
something,
remember.
whatever that little thing you were, and you laid on the pier, and the guy
It was
found
the
you.
bucket.
The bucket?
Yeah. But I won. I did win one of them. I was the last one alive because I was a barrel not surrounded, but there was like a couple feet away was another barrel, and a couple feet away from that was another barrel, so it kind of blended in. It looked like a pattern, kind of.
What the other team is humans, and they have to run around and shoot anything they think is another player hidden in a prop.
Now, Prop Hunt got started with Gary's mod, which is a mod of Half-Life 2, and whenever you shot props that weren't actual players, you took damage. You took 5 damage each shot into a NPC prop, or non-player prop. But this one, no, you don't get any damage.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, you can just shoot whatever you want.
Yeah, there's no punishment for bad guessing.
Yeah.
And they run around just firing their guns.
But as a prop, you can flash if there's soldiers around. You can put decoys up to try to blend in or try to get them to... I wish you got damage for shooting a decoy.
Yeah.
That could work, but no. And you can change your prop 3 times. But every 30 seconds, I think, or it kind of changes, like 30, 20, your prop whistles to get attention. And the longer the game, the longer the whistle.
Yeah.
Longer and deeper. Well, yeah.
So as people are running around, all of a sudden they'll hear a whistle knowing they're near a prop.
And it gets very stressful when it's like 5 seconds and there's an enemy right next to you.
And it whistles, and he's running around like he heard it. But yeah, so that one I couldn't play. I think my anxiety would go through the roof.
I was freaking out when I was that last prop.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god. I had like a minute and a half and I was the last one.
But it's fun to watch. It is. Especially, and the hunt side's fun too, because it's what's out of place. It's almost like a Where's Waldo type thing.
That blanket on the nail.
Oh yeah.
That was brilliant.
And then they still found it.
Yeah.
It must have been the whistle.
Moved. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a guy that was a door on a wall that led.
Oh yeah, he was the last one.
And the wall was just like a barrier wall that was like a half wall. Mm-hmm. So there was no door on the other side. Where
it looked like it was leaning up. It didn't look like it was an actual door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're both really happy with this add-on to Call of Duty.
We played it for a good 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, and tried out the new class. It's different. It's not spectacular, but it's fun.
Yeah.
And then, like we said, I started the campaign. Randall made a joke because I told Trent I'm going to play the campaign. He goes, but you're going to storm Normandy. And you do. The very first mission, you storm Normandy.
Yeah.
But one thing I'm liking so far, because it is good, it's really well done.
Do you like the 10-minute cinematics?
No, but the missions make sense. Once you're on Normandy, you're continuing to push into Paris.
Okay.
So it's not just Normandy and then another thing. You are continuing on.
It's not Normandy and then you like storm a... Oh, God.
And you're the same guy.
Okay.
Throughout.
Most Call of Duties do that.
Most Call of Duties, you die somewhere and then you're another soldier somewhere else.
That was Battlefield 1.
And that was Call of Duty.
No.
Yeah.
No.
There are other Call of Duties. I know, like Black Ops and things
Modern
like that.
Warfare, you did multiple people. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
But Black Ops, you're the same person in each one. You played the same guy.
Right.
100%.
There were other ones where you died, and you... I'm telling you.
You're talking about Battlefield 1.
Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare, yes, you play as other people. That was the whole story. You became an American soldier, and you became... Well, you weren't Soap. You played with Soap.
You were with Soap, yeah.
Yeah.
This one, I like the story so far. It's well done. It's well thought out. It's hard sometimes. Some of the battle areas, like it should be. But I like that even though it's linear, it doesn't feel linear.
What do you mean?
Like when you're walking, with your battalion or something, and you're going through the fields, you have to go straight.
Mm-hmm.
but
Oh, I thought you meant the story. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
the your movement and stuff doesn't feel like a first person shooter. Like most of them box you in.
Mm-hmm.
This one, like we were fighting in a city, and you could run around the buildings to get different vantage points.
Yeah.
You could go inside them, whatever. You weren't stuck. Just hey, you're on this road. They're on this road. You battled out and then move forward.
That's been going on for a lot of games.
That's fine.
Like Bad Company had that.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, Bad Company had a lot more.
Yeah.
I remember that. But
All Battlefields have that.
I'm just thinking back to like Call of Duty, the Modern Warfare and things. One of the things I hated was the linear aspect. You're walking through the city, you're walking through the sidewalks, and the buildings are your walls.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. You know, there's other World War II ones I played in the past, and other Call of Duties in the past, like way past.
Way past?
Way past.
Like Medal of Honor time?
Oh yeah. That's
Pacific Assault.
yeah.
That was
I
actually.
hated that one.
Why? That was good.
That's one I. Oh no, Airborne.
Airborne. Airborne was rough.
I didn't like Airborne. That one was hard.
But it got like the highest rated out of all of them.
Wasn't that the first one with the dual stick?
Yeah.
I think so.
It was PS2.
Yeah. So that we all had to change how we played first-person shooters.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember playing the first Medal of Honor with the old PS2 controller, and you were using triangle, square, X, and circle for your movement.
Mm-hmm.
So your left D-pad moved you forward, back, left, and right, and your buttons made you look up, down. And
I like it.
It was so hard. There was no precision shooting, no nothing.
You know,
just open fire.
One of my first person shooters were
Turning Point.
Call of Duty 1.
Really?
Yeah, on PC.
Okay. Oh yeah, I did have that.
It was rough.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was doing. I was very confused.
Yep, that's back when they first started with World War II.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the original Call of Duties, they were beautiful for their time.
I mean, I still remember they kind of look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were very hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that was still back in the day of picking up health packs.
Yep.
And that's what this one is. There's health packs, but it's different. You get different partners with you, and depending on how well you're doing in the first-person game, you get rewarded.
The first-person game?
So, like, if you kill enough guys, your one partner will give you health packs, and you can hold up to 4. And then
4's a lot.
if you do other things, your other friend gives you ammo packs to refill your ammo. And then, like I was telling you, there's another guy that's a lookout that'll make the enemies look blue on the screen.
Yeah.
So they're easier to see. And there's another guy that, if I remember right, he gives you a targeting grenade for mortar fire.
What do you mean? Like you can throw a grenade and that's
He'll
what
give
will
you
away?
that. You don't have it,
Yeah.
but if you do really well, he'll hold it out, and you pick it up, and it's a targeting, like smoke grenade.
Mm.
You throw it out if there's a lot of bad guys, and mortars will come in and hit them.
What if you miss?
Then you kill yourselves. It's not necessary.
Oh, okay.
It's like if you're doing really well.
Yeah.
Because there's hidden things you gotta find, and like I tell you, heroic moments you have to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Or not stop. Like, sometimes it's capture a bad guy, sometimes it's kill the bad guy.
Sometimes it's Save Private Ryan.
No, he's not there yet. That's in chapter
That's in
12.
Japan.
It's not in Japan.
In World at War, when you we're in a Japanese city, there was a guy that was on fire. He was Private Ryan, and you had to kill the enemy before he was killed.
Oh, I remember
so
that
you could jump
trophy.
in the water.
Yeah, I remember that trophy.
That was good. World at War was really good. We should go back to those days.
Even with Jack Bauer as the main voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm liking the first player, the campaign. It's worth it. I mean, this one's probably one of my favorite Call of Duties all around now.
Yeah. Except zombies are alright. Could be a bit better.
Yeah, I think if we try it with a group of people,
Yeah,
we'd
if we go
enjoy it
online,
more.
it'll be fun.
But yeah, 2 of us, it was tough. We got pretty far,
Yeah, we did get farther than I thought.
and then it just overwhelmed us
Yeah.
quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we'll get to the topic
reason we stopped playing Call of Duty,
and everything else in life.
basically.
I don't think we've slept or eaten or showered for 2 days.
You can lie, but that's okay. So, it was Friday at work. We're sitting there, and I bring up a game, Monster Hunter World. And I was like, oh yeah, this just came out. And you were like, I'll think if I want to get into it, maybe trade a couple games in, get it cheaper. And I go to work, and I come back, and I'm like, so, you gonna go get it? I'll go half and half with you. He's like, why don't we just get our own copies then? I was like, okay, sure, whatever. So we go out, get our own copies. Not very, hyped up, I guess, for it. Would you agree? I mean, I'm just telling the whole story.
I was surprised you bought it. How melancholy you were about it.
Yeah.
I didn't think you were gonna pay full price for it.
Oh no, I bought it 100%, $60.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't trade anything in. Just
Nope.
bought it digitally. I was gonna buy the digital edition, the deluxe edition.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, all you get is different hairstyles. I don't care about that.
Yeah. So then I go back to work, and he was home for about 4 hours till I got back.
Yeah. I didn't play at all. I waited
Oh,
for
that's
you.
right. That's right. You
Yeah.
wait.
And then you came home, and we were gonna play. And then you had to go. So we didn't play. The story's really boring. But Friday night, I started playing it, got into it, and then got really into it. I played for about 3 hours.
Straight.
Yeah. And then Saturday morning, went to work. Didn't want to go to work. Wanted to play more. Came home from work. I did my homework, and I played for another 2 or 3 hours. As you were playing.
Yeah, I finally was able to get into it Saturday morning. I started a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't do much. I did the basic story, and then when I got home from work, yeah.
Played it for like 5 hours. Yeah.
So, it's not for everybody.
No, I think it is.
No.
This is not the type of game I would be playing.
I'm saying, like, it is. I think what you like about it is one of the things I do. It's challenging. The learning curve is pretty steep at some times.
I think it just depends on what weapons you choose, because it's easy for me.
Yeah, I did just switch.
Yeah, what'd you switch to?
The double blade.
It's easy.
Not dual wield.
Oh.
It's kind of like
a giant spear, but it
like
has...
Darth Maul's weapon.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
a blade on either side.
Yeah, okay.
It's supposed to be fast. Oh, I've been using it. And it's the only thing I don't like about it is it loses its sharpness way faster than the single blade did.
Yeah.
But there's a lot. It's one of those games that if you get into playing it and you know people that are playing it, you guys are going to have weird conversations in public.
Yeah, we have.
Oh, yeah, because you're going to be like, where'd you find this at? What are you crafting this with? And
Yeah, Saturday at work we were talking about it, and I felt so weird. I was like, and then you kill this monster, make sure you upgrade your Palico,
Palico,
your
yeah.
Palico.
Which was a cat.
Yeah.
I got the bunny ears from a cat.
I did say that.
I will say, as you advance, if you've never played Monster Hunter before,
Which I barely played.
right, and I
Hunter.
played 3, I think, on PS3.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it in that you could just jump on the game, go out, do whatever you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Because the only problem with 3 was very little explanation back in the day.
And
you
4.
You were dumped into the world and said, go have fun, that's it.
Yep.
So this one, that learning curve is way lower.
Oh, definitely.
There's a lot more hand-holding in this explanation,
Mm-hmm.
but there's still a ton of figuring stuff out.
Yeah, and there's tutorials, I bet, 30 hours into the game.
Yeah. And, I mean, like, I just learned how to build traps.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm trying to find the stuff to make sure I have a good stockpile of them.
What do you think, you're like 6 or 7 hours in?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, you don't really level up
No, you do.
to a degree.
If you do the main quest, you get levels.
Right. But your leveling is your weapons and gear, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't have an RPG-esque level up system.
Yeah, you can't grind.
Right. Well, you can.
Not for
Your level.
level, yeah. You have to kill, to grind, it's to make, for each creature you kill on these tiers, you can make better armor
Mm-hmm.
per monster.
Mm-hmm.
Each monster makes a specific set.
And then you can upgrade that armor
Right,
by
5 times.
doing bounties
Right.
and side things.
So as you get the higher armor, and you upgrade that by doing side things, your guy's toughness increases. Even though I've been level 3 forever.
You're 4.
4.
Yeah.
I've been level 4 for a while because I can't beat this next story quest.
Yeah.
But I'm still able to make my armor better.
Mm-hmm.
Just can't make my weapon better.
Right.
We are stuck at the final tier in that. So far.
Which means, it says, when you look at it, there's a, under construction. Legit,
really?
the tree says under construction.
So they might be adding to it.
No, I think when you level up, you unlock it.
Okay, and that's the other thing. There's a ton of stuff in this game that's.
Yeah, they slowly drop in. Oh, you can do this now.
Yeah.
You can do this now.
Yeah, you're not everything's available, and as you're
Which
playing,
I like because in Monster Hunter 4 they gave you everything.
that's too much.
And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna play this
Right.
anymore.
Graphically, it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, especially on the PS4 Pro.
Yeah, I
Like,
really.
Mine, it's alright.
Yeah.
But when I was playing on the Pro, I was like, oh my god, I don't want to wiggle my arm.
When we first started playing it, it had a very anime-esque.
Yeah.
It is a Japanese-made game.
Yeah.
It's one of the
So it's
highest.
dubbed.
Yeah. But then as you get playing, it loses that.
Mm-hmm.
You start to look pretty badass too.
I haven't.
No, you still have your weirdness.
I mean, obviously, you can't really hide that.
You can't with a full mask.
I
You don't want to.
Yeah. What we mean is, I made my character look like a burnt chicken nugget with makeup.
Yeah.
So I have
And a purple fop.
I'm getting there.
Oh.
It's a bob.
Oh, Bob. Sorry.
It's very bright purple hair, white eyeshadow, very, very vibrant red lips, and a blue handlebar mustache.
And now the funnier part is there's during the cutscenes your character's in them.
Yep.
And
Just like Dead Rising.
so as things are going on, these serious moments.
There's a scene in the opening intro where you're sliding down a hill and then you do that weird jump over a cliff type thing to crash and burn whatever, and it zooms in on the face.
This guy's face is ridiculous.
Also, I made him extra old and extra wrinkly.
Yeah.
To add to that burnt skin feel.
So I stuck with the purple hair just so people can tell we're.
I feel like you changed your character though. It looks different from the first time I saw it.
No,
Really?
it's the armor.
Oh, okay.
I didn't go all out like he did. I just put
Oh, yeah.
scars all over my face.
I was like, do I want to be serious?
no. Are you ever?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Okay, I'll let you lie. But currently it is. We haven't tried partying yet.
No, because PlayStation servers have been down all week.
Off and on all week. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
They were up this morning.
Yep.
And then we stopped and we were going to play and the servers were down.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to test that later today.
Hopefully.
Yeah, if the servers are up, we're going to test that to see how it is partnering because because your parties can be one person up to 4.
Yep.
And you read about...
Yeah, so there's what's that called? It's scaling.
Yes.
They're scaling for when you play a single player or multiplayer. And so when you play multiplayer, of course, the enemy's health gets bigger, just like in Borderlands.
Right.
But they think it's a glitch because when it's 2 people or when it's 4 people, the monster still gets the same amount of extra health. Which means if you have 4 people against a monster with that extra health, it won't be that bad.
Right.
When you only have 2, it's gonna suck.
Right, it's better off trying it by yourself.
Right.
Because the scale drops.
Yeah, it's either want to play as 1 or 4.
Unless they're trying to force people to be in parties of 4.
Yeah, but I don't want them to do that like Destiny did.
What?
Destiny always pushed for that 3 or 6.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
very hard to solo queue in Destiny.
I mean, we're hopefully getting another player.
We have one.
If,
They get into it.
yeah, and then hopefully another one. You were trying to sell it last night. So
Yeah.
if we can have a party of 4, great.
Oh yeah, I won't care then.
I mean, the cool part is no matter what your level or what your gear's at, you can always jump back
Mm-hmm.
and help
yeah,
anybody.
You can, yeah.
And it doesn't matter. It's not. Your gear doesn't deteriorate.
No, I mean in battle it does.
In battle, your weapon gets
Duller.
duller, and you have to sharpen it in battle. But
Mhm.
what I'm saying is, in some of these games prior, you take all this time to build armor, or
Think
build
of
a
like
weapon.
Dark Souls or Skyrim.
Yeah,
or is it Skyrim? Does that have that?
Skyrim has it, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And you have to repair it, or it breaks, and
Yeah.
this and that. And this
Yeah.
doesn't have that, so you're not wasting any resources to help somebody.
No. Have you had an issue with money?
No.
I didn't think so. I
No,
have a lot of money.
I've got like 21,000 Z's, whatever those are.
Ozies.
OZs.
Oz's.
Yeah, I haven't had it, but all I've been doing is just leveling stuff up and eating.
Yeah, but I don't really see any reason to buy. I mean, of course, food you have to buy. But there is nothing else that I want to buy.
Well, I think if you really get into the stuff that I'm starting to get into, like the traps and such, when you go to the provisions,
Yeah.
okay, he sells parts that you can use.
Okay.
So a lot of it, it's either you go out and you get it for free walking around, or you buy it from this
Go on
guy.
an expedition and you can get like 100 pieces.
Right.
Yeah.
But like one of the ones I use a lot now are the spark bugs.
Mm-hmm.
You pick them up and you turn them into
The flash bombs.
it basically a flash
Yeah.
bomb, yeah. And
Yeah.
that helps.
I used that against the bears.
Yeah.
It helped.
And like I said, and the smoke I told you about.
Yeah, I haven't gotten
I
any
have the
yet.
smoke bombs now that I can throw down. It disorients them.
Mm-hmm.
Then these monsters,
They take a little while.
yeah, when you get to the big guys, they are big guys.
Yeah, the one that I just fought took me like 15 minutes.
Yeah. And it's that they will run. They will.
Oh yeah, they run like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, and if like one I was fighting today, it ran and it found food source and it was eating.
Oh, and it
to
healed?
heal, yeah.
Ooh, that's rough.
So that was pissing me off.
Yeah, the one I fought that I just brought up, it would cover itself in mud, and then that mud would harden, so it got extra armor.
And you had to break it all off
yeah,
again.
and when you hit it, it'd be like, ting!
Yep. So there's a strategy to this.
Mhm.
It's you can just swing your sword and hope you kill it.
Who would do that?
But it's just I mean it's good. It's one of the better games I think I've played in a long
It's got
time.
a 9 out of 10 and a 95.
And you said it was the best game of 2018, right?
Yep. The whole 28 days.
Yeah. I haven't been this into a game since
Destiny 1 for me.
Neo.
Oh yeah, you did like Neo a lot.
Yeah. Surge was good, but Surge didn't grab me like Neo did.
Right.
Which it's Neo, for those that don't know, it's like Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Bloodborne.
It was in your top games of 2018.
Yeah.
2017, sorry.
So that was the last game I think that really grabbed me like this, where I wanted to play. I want to get to the next level with my
The
person.
next boss.
Yeah, the next
monster.
boss, the next this. It's been a while,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm happy with it. I'm really happy.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad I made you buy it. Now, there's one thing we haven't talked about in games that we're kind of stupid for not bringing it up. Every so often, last night was one of the nights, we play the PlayStation party games with either with family members or with our neighbors and such.
Yeah.
There are actually some really good group party games that are available.
Depending on your friends.
Right. Well, like, That's You, we realized last night.
You have to know the person.
Yeah. Like, us as a family, and we play That's You, we have fun and we do good.
Yeah.
When we invited 2 people over yesterday and did it, they didn't know anything about us.
No.
Not to that level.
Yeah. It's like, who's the cleanest person in the family?
Right.
It's like, ugh.
So that one we learned an important lesson last night.
Yeah.
But we have 4 Jackbox packs.
Yep, all 4 of the Jackboxes.
We have That's You
Yep.
and Use Your Words, which we really like.
Mm-hmm.
Use Your Words, I'd say out of all of them, except for the fact that it can only take 6 people.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
sucks.
It's probably the funnest one if you have some creative people.
Yes, definitely. Extra barbecue sauce.
What Use Your Words does is there's 4 games or more.
There's 3, and then there's the final game.
Well, no, I mean the different types. There's sub the title,
Yeah, then there's the headlines.
the headlines, the
and
fill in
then
the blank.
Fill in the blank, and that's it.
I thought there was another one for some reason.
I know of.
Okay.
It does those 3 twice,
Right.
and then it does the final survey says.
The best part is sub the titles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they show you some old
A
bad foreign film,
Yeah,
and they give you the build up. They give you the first
the context.
subtitle,
Yeah.
and then you have to make up your own.
Yeah.
And those can get pretty freaking funny.
Mm-hmm.
But they play. I mean, there was one. It was an old cartoon.
Yep.
Use your socks.
Choose your socks. Choose your socks.
Old martial arts movies, old Godzilla movies. I mean, these are bad. I don't know what we watched last night. What it was last night.
What?
The night
Mm-hmm.
that was all flamboyant.
Yeah.
And then there was the black and white Knights of the Crusade.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, they find some old stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fill in the blanks.
They're alright.
They're alright.
Like Super Mario Brothers was first called this.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The headlines can get really funny.
Headlines can get real good.
Yeah, because they show you a picture and tell you write a headline for this.
Mm-hmm.
So that one, if you have good creative friends that like to sometimes be raunchy or just funny. It's a good one. Jackbox, what are our favorite ones?
Drawful.
Drawful is good.
TKO.
TKO.
They're both very similar.
To a degree, yeah. I mean,
Draw something.
The only thing I don't like with Drawful is the only way to win is for people to figure out what you did.
Yeah, you have to draw.
You have to draw good, though. Like, you can't draw ridiculous.
Right.
There's no comedy aspect to Drawful.
No, there is.
How bad the drawing are.
No, the answers.
Yeah, the answers.
How people receive your image
Right.
is the funny part.
It's kind of like Pictionary.
Pictionary, yeah.
But what it is with all of these, your phone is your access point.
Mm-hmm.
So, like with Drawful, we had one time, 10 people playing at once?
It's 8 most, I think.
8?
Yeah.
Okay, so we had 8, and everybody draws a picture, and then it puts the picture up, and then everybody has to guess what it is.
Well, you get a prompt, and you have to draw what that prompt says, and sometimes it's dumb.
It's ridiculous.
So you have to, try to trick it, and try to trick the players into getting it.
Yeah.
Like, this plus this.
Yeah, it'll be like an oatmeal teddy bear.
Yeah.
That'll be like a prompt you'll get.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like you said, TKO is another one that's similar.
Yep. You draw random pictures, and you make random statements, and then it shuffles it up among the players, and then they have to put together their funniest things to make a T-shirt.
Yeah. So they'll get a choice of 3 of the pictures drawn by all the other people, and 4 of the statements written.
Right.
And you can come up some pretty nasty shit.
Yeah, but you can oversaturate it and lose the good ones.
Yes.
That's what I was saying last night.
Yeah, if you put in too many statements, you'll never see the funny ones.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you know how many people are playing, like if there's 4 people playing and you write 3 statements, then your 3 statements are going to be
You have to write minimum of 4.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
The TKO is funny because then what it does is it compares the shirts that people put together.
In a gauntlet, they go up against each other.
Yeah. And then everybody votes on what their favorite one is. And that one I like a little bit better because it's more collaborative.
Yeah, but it takes so long.
Oh, it does. But I'm saying, it could be your picture, my statement, that
someone else put together.
Someone else put together. Yeah. So it's like this collaborative win.
Mm-hmm.
What about Fibbage? Do we like Fibbage?
Fibbage is kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's a trivia game where you have to give a fake answer.
Yeah. It's like Balderdash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying
to think of some of the others that are on there. There's a lot of games.
I like Spud, Potato Spud, Word Spud. You get like the start of a word, and you have to add letters to make a word, and then those letters you added, someone else has to take as their start of their word, and you just keep going and make.
That one was a little tough.
It's tough for non-creative people.
Yeah.
Because you can make it funny, or you can use a space.
Right.
That's just from the first one. I don't remember the lie detector was kind of weird.
What was the
pointing one?
The mayor one.
Oh, that was
City something or. That one wasn't bad.
Yeah, I don't know why we don't play it.
I don't either.
I like it a lot.
Our favorite one, I think, is Survive the Internet.
Yeah, which is in Jackbox 4.
Yeah, that's... Again, you want to be playing with friends that are creative and who do not mind getting insulted. Because the last part of the game makes you...
basically a Facebook post with a picture, and it'll say, this person would look crazy if they posted this picture with this comment, and you write the comment.
Yeah, so... And the way the game works is... The whole premise is you're going to make one of your friends look like they said something bad.
Right.
And can be pretty funny depending on whose name comes up.
Yeah. Because you don't know, in the beginning you don't know who you're insulting. Who comments you're getting.
Yeah.
It's fun, yeah. It's a nice little pass of time.
Oh yeah, we played last night for, 2 hours?
Yeah, something like that.
And that was, we started with 6 people, ended up with 7 at the end. Mm-hmm. And it got really funny, really raunchy at times.
Yeah.
But it is a great thing to do if you have a group of people around. And they're not that expensive. The Jackboxes are $20.
We played for 4 hours last night.
Okay, 4 hours.
Sorry. They're about 15-20.
Yeah. Piece. And you get multiple games in the Jackboxes.
Yeah, I think the only one we don't play is the second one.
I think because that has the original Drawful, or no, the first one does?
The second one comes with the original. Oh, no, the first one does, I think. I don't know, whichever one. But the Drawful 2 came out on its own.
Yeah.
So we just play that one.
But yeah, I mean, it's definitely, if you have, like I said, a group of friends, you want a good, fun night, use your words, or one of the Jackbox sets would definitely make it enjoyable, because we do. Every once in a while, we'll play it.
Well, it hasn't been recently. We've been playing it, every weekend.
Yeah.
So I get bored of it.
Yeah, you do. You get overloaded.
Yeah. Because I don't know.
Your creativity has to take a break.
Well, no, it's just we're so used to it. We know everyone's answers, basically.
True.
So it's like...
Yeah, we have
isn't
somebody
funny
whose every
anymore.
answer is Trent's gay or...
Yeah. We do... My sister, she does smart ones.
She's gotten some really good ones in that just sneak in, too.
Yeah, like the Dumb and Dumber haircut was pretty good.
That one was... What was the...
The pirate?
It wasn't him, was it? The apples?
The apples? No, that was...
That was the other guy?
Yeah.
Okay, that one was good. That one was
Yeah,
good.
yeah, that's pretty good. What are these? Hashtag homeschool.
But yeah, it was just something that we regularly play that I had realized last night when I was like, we've never talked about this on the podcast.
Yeah.
So, well, what do we have planned for this week? I know we're still going to delve deeper into Monster Hunter.
I want to try to hit 20 hours.
I'm going to shoot into Ash vs. Evil Dead Season 2, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
We'll watch Episode 2 of The Alienist.
Yeah. I don't know what else we have.
I don't know. I mean, there's a couple of movies that are supposed to be coming out that I think I'm interested in, but I don't remember.
This Friday?
Not in theaters.
Oh.
On Blu-ray
On Tuesday.
or on Redbox. As we did talk about Brawl?
Yeah, we
did.
did.
Talk about
we did.
Brawl.
Yeah. That's what I was asking earlier.
Yeah, I had to make sure that we talked about Brawl, yeah.
We don't have enough time to talk about it this end of the podcast.
But we are definitely going to
Okay.
check out some things. Oh, one last thing, because he doesn't like me talking about my really nerdy stuff. So I'm about almost 30 comics in it, the Irredeemable comic, and it hasn't lost
That appeal?
Yeah, I am really interested. They've switched the storyline a bit, and now it's like, it's bad guys are working with good guys, but some of the good guys are turning bad now, and I mean but there's reasons that make sense. And the main guy, the Superman type guy, is still there. It's still
a bad guy.
But his story has taken a totally different arc on a totally different world, and it's hard to explain without ruining it for people.
Yeah.
It still has that dark Watchmen type aspect. You know, these are heroes that are real people. It still has that 30 issues in, so I'm really happy.
So this Friday.
Yeah.
In theaters.
Yeah.
We got a new Jason Momoa movie.
Oh.
It's called Braven.
Oh.
Here's the description. A logger defends his family from a group of dangerous drug runners.
Isn't that the TV show he did?
He did a TV show?
He did a Netflix show.
He did?
Yeah.
I don't remember him doing a Netflix show.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Aquaman.
Yes. He did a Netflix show, and I swear he looked like
I'm
he was
pulling him up, I'm pulling him
looked
up.
like he was some kind of lumberjack or some shit. I thought it was drug dealers or something.
Anything in Ozark?
No, not Ozark.
Jason Bateman. Let's see. I don't see a TV show. Frontier TV series. I mean, that does sound like a
That's it.
frontiersman type show. Follows Declan Harp, a part Irish, part Native American outlaw who was campaigning to breach the Hudson's Bay Company monopoly in the fur trade in Canada. Not drug dealers.
Well, technically, in those days, those were drug dealers, fur traders.
Oh, coffee. And then another movie with Helen Mirren.
All right.
It's a biography, fantasy, horror.
Oh, it's Winchester.
Yep.
Yeah, Mom wants to see that.
Yeah. Eccentric firearm heiress believes she is haunted by the souls of people killed by the Winchester repeating rifle.
And isn't the guy from The Alienist in that?
No.
No.
Dr. Doom.
No, not Dr. Doom.
Jason Clarke.
Oh, I thought it was Terminator was in it.
Isn't that the same dude?
No.
Oh, no, it's not. It looks just like him, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you're right, Terminator.
Yeah.
Is he an alienist?
No, he's not. No.
He just looks like... God.
They all look alike.
All three of them look alike. There's no one else in it.
Yeah, that's
really.
the one thing she already said she wants me to see. Because she's been obsessed with the whole Winchester story for years.
Yeah? What about...
It's pretty intriguing, actually.
What about Bilal, a new breed of hero?
No.
It's an animation action adventure. Came out in 2015.
Ah.
Don't know why.
Well, I did tell you, we do got to look for it on Blu-ray.
Batman...
Yes.
Gaslight.
Yeah, Gotham by Gaslight, because that was a really good graphic novel, so...
What's it about?
It's Batman back in the early 1800s,
Oh,
late
yeah,
1800s.
yeah.
Gotham by Gaslight. But, well, we are kind of itching to go kill some monsters, so we thank you guys for, once again, tuning in. The 1.5 of you that listen.
1.5? Who listens only half?
One person's half deaf.
Oh, are they really?
But I'm not going to say which of the two that listen.
Which of the ears?
They'll know when they try to turn their head and they can't hear us anymore.
Can't hear me anymore, can you? But now you can. I'm going to switch from left to right, back and forth, back and forth. That's too much editing. All
right. This is Jason.
And this is Ferdinand.
Marcos.
No. The movie. The animated movie, Ferdinand.
Oh, you're a bull.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we will talk to you all next week.
I'll see you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.